So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ready.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Taking his shot deep down the field. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles force the turnover on the first series of this game. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening. Down, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Offense in the hurry up here. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a gain of 4 there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. He puts some power on a deep one left. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one finds Goddard. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense up to the line fast. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. First down, a run with Barkley. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's able to rip off a chunk of red zone yardage to the 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready!
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. Offense in the hurry-up here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising, quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Here we go, here we go!
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready!
Daniels from the pistol. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. And they're going for this. Launches one deep downfield. It's the 2-minute warning now from the wing. It's the Eagles about set to begin their drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Blitz coming here. Hurts. Pulled in by Johnson along the sideline. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. On 1st down, Hurts. Has it down close. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
On the ready.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Come on.
Play fake here, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's out of bounds, up at midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 42. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Again, Daniels to the air. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Eagles are stopped a little beyond the 10-yard line on the return.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He's going deep this time. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. He's got Devontae Smith. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. He's throwing for it. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. They'll recover, still with it. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Okay, ready?
Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Let's go. Ready?
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Nakobe Dean in on the tackle. Washington calls it 2nd timeout.
Here we go. Set.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he can't hang on to it in the end zone. Not an interception, Only an incompletion, so they get it back. Second down coming up. From the gun, it's Daniels. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And that brings up 4th and long.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Ready?
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. Throwing for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
They go to Barkley again. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
73.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Hey, easy, 63.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
On 4th down, Hurts. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Benjamin St. Juste picks it off. And the Commanders get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
2nd and 6 now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll run it with Robinson. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down. Throwing now, Daniels. Completed here to McCaffrey. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. But the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the fourth.
Okay, break.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Come on.
From the 31. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Catch is made in close.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Austin Seibert on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 15. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
63. Go, set.
A play fake now hurts to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Complete beyond the marker. Space on the right. He's got room. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The Eagles lined up here. They're trying for 2 once again. Hurts throwing again. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go out to the 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Daniels on 1st down. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
70 ranges, 70 ranges. Let's go.
Here's Daniels. He lets one fly deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
He's trying to... Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Reed Blankenship. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Now the Eagles will attempt another two-point conversion. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the fourth. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Daniels coming back after that pick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Commanders hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Get it.
From the 27. Trying to push it deep downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice choke plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell.
This is a lonely place. And I don't know how many walking the planet have thrown 5 picks, but I'll raise my hand. I did it in an Apple Cup. And it is a lonely, humbling feeling. Everything that could go wrong, well, it's gone wrong for this quarterback today. And I hope that's the last time we see him throw a pass in this one.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Wow, they're going to pass it here. He's throwing deep to the left side. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
I think it's fair to say, in the eye in the sky doesn't lie, without that ball being tipped, we were looking at a big game. A missed opportunity to push their offense, and a great play on the other side to deny the throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Hurts now from the gun. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders take over just shy of the 40. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. They get it right back. That's intercepted. And the Eagles get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
No touch it. No touch.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Tiger Hornet. Good. Shot. 63. No touch.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. That one's caught along the left sideline. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. First down, ball at the 36.
Good. No touch.
Throwing from the gun here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. So they're left facing third and long.
No touch.
Here's Hurts. That's caught for the first. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play.
No touch.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Cut near the goal line. And all he needed was one more stride. He's out at the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal. Throwing here, Hurts. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles lined up here. They're trying for two once again. They'll try to run it in. And he gets into the end zone again. And this is just automatic for them at this point. Now a perfect 4 for 4, going for 2. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning from the 18-yard line. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. This was a game they had circled a long time ago, Brock. You bring a division rival into your building, you want to make a statement at their expense and get that W.
We know it's not just an axiom, right, that it's so hard to win any game in the NFL. It is. They're difficult to do. But a division rival in your own building, it almost feels like a must-win, and that's the juice they played with today.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia. Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to one of the league's most recognizable homes, Lucas Oil Stadium, opened in 2008 here in Indianapolis. Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And off we go from Lucas Oil Stadium. Josh Downs to return it. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. And the fumble recovery is made. Neither offense has even taken the field yet, and already Brock a massive swing in this contest.
Yeah, think about it this way, Kate. If we didn't have the coin toss before the game and one team got the ball to start both halves, what an advantage it would be, and that's exactly what this offense has right now.
They give to Harris from the gun. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Russ now from the gun. Completed here to Pickens. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense in the hurry-up here. From the gun, they go with Harris. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Quieting this home crowd early as they line up for first and goal. Trying to run in, Harris. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. Working quickly here. Harris has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Offense up to the line fast. Third and goal, Wilson. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. George Pickens the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 5. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers have the football at what looks to be the 37-yard line. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
They gain 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Running behind center with Harris. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, and they go right back to him. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. It's Steelers ball as we return for the second, and they have to be thinking points here. First throw for the backup now. Buys time, rolling right. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Offense in the hurry up here. Fields now on 3rd. Buying some time right. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And 4th and 4 coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They do snap it. Here's Fields. Forced out to his right. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. From his own end zone on 3rd and long. And the Steelers have the football a little shy of the 10, but well into the red zone. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A bit surprising to me that they decided to throw for it there.
Yeah, I think where they were at certainly played a role in that eventual interception. You know, coaches will say, play fast but never in a hurry. That sure felt hurried all the way along, and it led to that turnover.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. Harris does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple yards. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. And it's the Steelers looking at 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap to Fields. Chased out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. Trying to throw for it with Richardson. He's on the move. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
That one finds Josh Downs. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Escapes out to the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Steelers get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
On the move, headed right. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
He'll get this to Jefferson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Buys time, rolling right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Colts get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Now we'll try one deep down the right sideline. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. That's how